Have you ever bought a whole bag of garlic, excited to use it for months, only to find that after just a few weeks it's dried out, sprouting green shoots, the cloves turning mushy, and the natural aroma completely gone? If the answer is yes, you're not alone. I've been there too. Until a garlic farmer with more than 35 years of experience revealed to me 5 simple but surprisingly effective tips. Today, I'm going to share each of those secrets with you, so you can keep your garlic fresh, not dried out, not sprouting, and even preserved for an entire year without chemicals. And most importantly, make sure to watch until the end, because tip number 5 will truly surprise you. Let's get started. First, when we buy garlic. If you see that the garlic skin has already been peeled off, do not buy that type of garlic. The garlic skin can be considered the protective layer of the garlic. It can prevent water loss and keep outside microorganisms from entering. If this garlic skin is peeled off, the moisture in the garlic will escape more quickly, and the volatile organic compounds in the garlic will also be lost rapidly, causing the garlic to lose its nutrients quickly. This makes the garlic lose its flavor. The garlic will spoil faster. Therefore, when we buy garlic, we need to pay attention to choosing it carefully so it can be preserved better. The first method to preserve garlic. First, we prepare a black plastic bag like this. Then, put the amount of garlic you want to preserve into the bag. Where are you from? Please leave a comment and let me know. Next, we need a thin piece of cloth or a paper towel. Put 1 spoonful of salt on the paper towel. Then, we prepare 1 piece of ginger and cut it into 2-3 thin slices. Place the ginger slices on the paper towel along with the salt, then wrap it up neatly. Use a rubber band to tie it tightly so the salt will not spill out. Next, put that paper towel packet into the bag of garlic. Be sure to squeeze all the air out of the bag, then tie the bag tightly. Ginger has a pungent taste, which helps kill bacteria and inhibit their growth. Salt disinfects, absorbs moisture, and keeps the environment dry. The black plastic bag blocks light, slowing down the sprouting of garlic. Finally, store the garlic bag in a dry, well-ventilated place, away from direct sunlight. Just that simple, and you can preserve garlic effectively for an entire year. Try this method right away. Let's take a look at the second method. First, choose garlic bulbs that are still fresh, firm, not bruised, and free from mold. Separate the garlic into individual cloves, but keep the skins on, one by one, until you finish the amount you need. Then discard any damaged cloves if there are any. Put all the garlic into a large bowl. Pour in warm water at about 34 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and be careful not to use water that is too hot. Soak the garlic for about 5-10 minutes. This soaking process will soften the garlic skins, making them easier to peel. When you see the garlic skins slightly wrinkling, that's enough. Then, take the garlic out and peel it gently. See that? The skins will slip off very easily without crushing the cloves. After peeling, place the garlic in a basket to drain off the water. Then prepare a jar with an airtight lid. Put all the peeled garlic into the jar, close the lid tightly, and place it in the freezer. With this method, garlic can be preserved for 3-6 months, keeping its flavor, not drying out, not sprouting, and not spoiling. Each time you need garlic, just take some out and close the jar tightly again. Quick and convenient. So it turns out that preserving garlic for the long term is really this easy. Have you tried this method yet? The third method. First, you need to separate the garlic cloves. It's wonderful to know that we can meet each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button. It's so great to see your support. Then, peel the garlic. After peeling the garlic cloves, don't they look delicious? It would be such a waste to let them wither or sprout. Then, put the peeled garlic cloves into the jar. Next, add a little salt. After that, put a few chili peppers into the jar. Adding salt and chili enhances the flavor of the pickled garlic. If you don't like it, you can skip this step. Now, pour in white wine or vinegar. With this preservation method, you can use red wine, unsweetened white wine, or white vinegar. Then, close the lid tightly. Next, shake the jar well to mix the ingredients together. Finally, place it in the refrigerator. Do not leave the pickled garlic at room temperature because it will easily form mold. You should throw it away if you see mold on the surface of the jar. This method can preserve garlic in the refrigerator for about 4 months. This pickled garlic is very suitable to eat with grilled dishes, fried dishes, or noodles, all very delicious. Now, let's take a look at another method that is just as convenient. The fourth method. Put the garlic into a food bag. Then, prepare a paper towel. Take enough baking soda and place it on the paper towel. After that, add a small amount of dried tea leaves. Now, wrap it up. At this point, secure it with a rubber band to prevent the baking soda and tea from spilling out. In this way, we have a natural moisture-absorbing packet. Put it into the garlic bag. Squeeze out all the air and tie the bag tightly. Tea contains polyphenols that can inhibit the sprouting rate of garlic. Tea leaves are relatively dry and have a strong ability to absorb moisture to keep the garlic dry. Therefore, they are very effective in preventing garlic from spoiling and molding. Baking soda also has a very good moisture absorption effect, so it prevents the garlic from absorbing excess water to sprout. Garlic needs to reach a certain temperature and humidity level to sprout. If it cannot absorb water, it cannot meet the standard for sprouting. Therefore, it definitely will not sprout. At this point, hang the bag in a dry, cool place. When eating, open the plastic bag, take out the garlic, and then tie it tightly again. With this method of preservation, garlic will not wither or sprout for half a year. Method 5 is to store garlic in a rice container. That's right. Rice is not only the main staple food, but also a good friend of garlic. You just need to bury the garlic bulbs deep into the rice and then close the lid as usual. Rice has a natural ability to absorb moisture, creating a dry environment that prevents bacteria and mold from developing. At the same time, the strong smell of garlic helps repel insect eggs, protecting both the rice and the garlic. They support each other. Wonderful, isn't it? And the best part is you don't need to prepare anything extra, because every household already has rice. At this point, if you think, oh, it's just a few bulbs of garlic, if they go bad, I'll just buy more. Take a moment and think about how much money you spend each month, each year, just to replace spoiled garlic. Every time garlic goes bad, you not only lose money, but also waste time going out to buy more, and lose the full flavor in your dishes. Meanwhile, with just a few small steps like I've shared, you can keep garlic fresh for many months. Each time you take rice to cook, you can also check the condition of the garlic to ensure its quality. So why not give it a try right now? It turns out that preserving garlic is much easier than we thought. No drying out, no sprouting, no spoiling, and the flavor stays delicious all year long. This method keeps garlic ready to use for 6 months to an entire year. Have you learned the proper way to preserve garlic yet? That's everything I wanted to share with you today. Out of the 5 methods above, which one do you think is the most practical and effective? Do you have an even better tip? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for always supporting me. That's the end of today's video. If you have any thoughts or feedback, please leave a comment below. If you found the video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with your family and friends, and remember to subscribe to the channel to support me. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.